Look at yo, get your face to the grid. Oh, he dead. Denver, got to his head. Better be stepping that nigga in red.
Respect is a right. You need to respect an elder. It's a their right, just as you have individual rights today. Please.
That's the problem with your generation.
Oh, okay. Off the repo, this ain't gonna go on, nigga. You see, these people don't represent Gen Z, dog. How on earth is this guy gonna point his freaking finger? I'm dead by that point. I'm dead, nigga. I'm dead, bruh. You cannot do this, bro. You can't do that, bruh. That's being African 101, bruh. Pointing the finger? Oh my gosh, that's a slap. That's a backhand even.
No. You guys will suffer and die.
God in heaven is not smiling.
Oh, you don't think respect is okay? You think you can
Not on my life. Not on my life. I won't respect you if you're a threat to my life.
This guy is not. He thinks he's American, bruh. I can see it right there. This nigga has too many American friends. His name is his friend's name is called James Smith, from Illinois, Chicago. That's who he thinks he is, bruh. This boy ain't grow up in the trenches, nigga.
Exactly. Can't tell him to respect you.
The older generation are threats to your life.
Yes.
The Gen Zs are threats to us.
Show expressed.
Please step forward if you agree with the prompt. What an elder sees sitting down, a young man can't see standing on an Iroko tree.
There's no youth, except that youth wants to be playing with fire, that should argue this statement that what an elder sees, they will never see. I was once your age, and I'm glad you agree. Your counterparts didn't come out. I just wonder what they're going to say. Listen, when I was your age and my parents were telling me a few things.
Okay, you see, that's my problem with African parents, bruh. Why are you angry, dog? You don't gotta be angry, nigga. Just cause there's younger people in the room, bruh. Relax, bruh. Relax, bruh. Relax, bruh.
I didn't see it, but now I'm older. I see they were damn right.
So I feel like that adage talks more about experience. Because of how much years you've spent on Earth, there are things that you've experienced firsthand that we still theorize. But because, experience is the best teacher, if it teaches you once, that is the lesson is constant. If you try it 10 times, you're going to come back to the same conclusion. Who has more experience better than the people that are older than us? So I totally agree with that submission.
It's an idiomatic expression. Yeah, the father may not be as tall as anything, but his experience is telling you that what he's seeing in the future, if you are not careful, it will befall you.
Many things.
What on earth is that boy saying, bruh?
That is in the Bible or Quran, and yet is experience of the past, the thing that other people, other generations, they put down to us. Had it been those books are not there, we could have been living like.
1 second, yeah.
Like animals. There will not be orderliness.
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
That thing the elder is seeing sitting down, we will use drone and helicopter to see that same thing. Because I truly believe experience does not come with age. Anybody can have experience if you make action, you take moves. And I also believe experience goes both ways. Like can also be reversed. The elders can also learn from us. We can also teach you things. So I don't feel you should let your age make you arrogant.
For someone that is young, our brain is very active. These people are old. So you can't compare an old person with a young person. An old person does not know how to operate computer very, very well. Yes. You
I'm
understand
a boomer.
me?
I have.
So even the Bible says, those who are meek at heart, who have the heart of a child, will be the ones to enter the gate of heaven. Be humble enough to learn from us too. So
What do you want to teach us?
Hold on. Can't teach you anything, mommy. We teach you
Okay,
peg.
so let me take you up
Give
on
me
that.
3 things.
Hold on.
Let him give me 3 things you want to teach us. Come on.
That's one of the examples of the arrogance of the older generations. They talk about respect so much, but they actually don't practice what they preach. Because why would you tell me I can't teach you anything? I feel respect should go both ways. She can also...
Nah, he's speaking facts right now, no cap. Like, hey, bruh. Them niggas don't joke around, bruh. Them niggas don't talk around with that respect, nigga. Yo, nah, this whoever made this idea right here is good what they do, bro. They good at what they do, bro.
Also teach me something. Yes, I agree. But she doesn't actually believe I can teach her something, and I feel that's like unjust.
Nah, she believes that shit.
And I'm talking to you directly. That you don't ask your father and your mother for some kind of advice on some certain topics.
I agree.
Why do you do that?
I'm not saying they don't have.
No, excuse me. I'm taking.
Don't get me wrong.
I'm not getting you wrong. You said that we shouldn't get arrogant and that what we see you use drone or whatever. So why didn't you use drone to ask your mommy or your daddy that, oh, there's this thing that I'm going through. What do you think?
That
do you understand?
That still applies to what I'm saying. I'm humble enough to ask my mother, my father for some certain topics of life. And I believe
why?
Because I believe they truly have the experience.
Do they?
And I believe I also have experience that they don't have.
We're not talking about we're not talking about your experience. With what an elder sees, right? So you believe that there's something they know ahead or they've experienced ahead. And so you humble yourself, you creep to them and say, hey, daddy, blah, blah, blah. And they advise you. Why?
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is that it goes both ways. It goes both ways.
Did we argue that we can't learn from you? I beautifully said, you're so brilliant, you're so smart, but there are one or two things that are not right. I'm not going to stand here and be battling words with you. If there's an obvious problem, there is a problem. So for you to go to your parents, your mommy and daddy, and ask them on a topic that your drone couldn't answer you, then I think we're right.
An elder is only an elder with his wealth of experience, and the experience is gotten over time, right? If the person is already maybe say 70 years old, he has spent 70 good years on earth, which
if there's one culture where age is really age, bruh, is being African, eh? You cannot be a young nigga. A young nigga don't have a say, bruh. You better look down and say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. That's one. Yeah, that culture don't joke around, eh? You can't talk back in that culture, bruh.
Which means there are some things you probably experience which may or may not apply to my situation, but it doesn't take away the fact that he has experienced them and they are valuable lessons for me to learn from them. Now, I just have to now use my discretion in knowing which one to accept, which one is going to follow my situation, and which one to reject.
The problem is that we're not disputing that you guys have a lot more.
Somebody is doing something that is like someone driving a car.
Being with them or something.
People that
to you harshly.
It's not a specific person on my head asked me to take. But
was that them?
90% of people, I don't even argue.
Please step forward if you agree with the prompt. Respect, as demanded by the older generation, is overdone.
Enough respect before common sense. You can't tell me somebody is doing something that is like someone driving a car. You know where this person is passing will cause accidents, and because he's older than you, you will tell him, it's okay, sir, keep going, so that two of you will die together. Is that sense? Is that sensible? Obviously not. If we know this person is actually leading us to hellfire, collect the steering wheel. Whether force or fire, no go good for anybody. Collect that steering wheel. So forget respect. Respect comes with experience and sense. Let respect also come with sense, not just culture.
So also what boomers, older people often call respect is not really respect, it's just blind adoration. I respect you means I value your opinions and I will take your opinions and put them into consideration. Not just you say, jump, and I say how high. If you say jump and I say how high, that's a cult. That's township.
You see, these kids wanna die, bruh. These kids wanna die, bruh. These kids wanna die, bruh. Hey. You see, let me tell you something, nigga. If your mom says jump, nigga, you better jump, nigga. You better jump, nigga. You better jump, nigga. No, bro. You better do that shit, nigga. What? Nah, nigga. Big as the what? Big as the what? Nah, bro. You better do that shit, nigga.
That's not respect. It's not me. It's me just blindly following whatever the hell you say. Somebody asks you to do something, and you say, oh, okay, but why? Or isn't it better if you do it some way? You're like, oh, you're being disrespectful. I just asked you a question. How am I being disrespectful? That's not a hypothetical situation, but it's something that's happened constantly over the time.
As much as we feel like respect should go both ways, you should be able to talk to me as well as I should be able to talk to you, they have a thing with tones, right? They have a thing with approach. They have a thing with how do you talk to me? It doesn't take away the space of respect. Yeah, I'll give you respect, honestly, but the moment you start to make me feel like I probably need to be carrying you on my head, or maybe say I probably need to give you the same respect that I give maybe say God, then maybe say there's a problem.
It's like I said, the condescension, they come to you with like, most times it comes to you with a place of, oh yeah, I'm saying this.
Bro, I know these directors are white, nigga. Because these people would not be talking like this if the directors were black, bro. These niggas think for some reason this is a therapy set. Hey, oh yeah, nigga. Do what you gotta do, nigga.
And therefore it must be right. It might be right, right? But like, is it really that right?
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
Respect is a right. If you yourself will grow to become old, you need to respect an elder. You see, they are right, just as you have individual rights today. Please, because that person you're giving respect has also given respect to the elderly ones, the ones before him. Now it is his turn. And at this particular turn of his turn, you say you are not going to respect that person. Well, it's you and God that when we talk to you, you do not hear. You know you are disrespecting us, but because we know we are not going to lead you astray.
It just becomes the right. Just respect them, learn to walk. And that's why I said, you guys need to calm. Just learn to walk away. See them as grown babies and deal with them that way.
I don't believe
you don't want to believe his
is
word.
right. I believe respect is earned.
This is actually hard to watch, nigga, because I won't lie. These youngins are wildin', nigga. These youngins are wildin', bro. They don't know nothing about respect, nigga. You gotta, nigga, what are you saying on your... See, I'm hard, nigga. Golly, nah, I'm not. Watch, for one more moment of this shit, I'm clicking off, nigga.
You don't be entitled to respect of anybody.
Okay. Don't push it too far. Don't push it too far.
Yeah, nigga, relax, bro. Relax, nigga.
Just hold on.
Every human being has a basic level of respect, actually. No matter who you are, as long as a human being, I believe you should be entitled to some form of respect. True, but there's a certain level of respect you should not be asking for when you've not earned it. So just because.
What are you freaking talking about, nigga? Bro, when it comes to your parents, nigga, they don't gotta earn none, bro. That's a fact. Your parents do not gotta earn none, nigga. You gonna sit down and you gonna...
Because you're old or just because you've grown up, that does not necessarily mitigate you get that respect from you. You shouldn't actually be entitled to it at the same time. So
I don't think respect is an issue of demand, is a norm. Simply because whether you like it or not, you were brought into the world by these elders. It's just a problem that you people are feeling rebellious. You don't want to be talked to. You don't want to be shouted out. No. Remember now, these things vary. You find in a certain circle, there's a mutual understanding between an elder. So what if, I'm not saying her, what if she came from, she's now an elder, but what if she grew up when she was like you, from an abusive elder, and all she knew all her life till she grew up was shout out? She'll pass it. That's where you people need to be smarter. And stop fight. Don't fight the system. You can't win that way. That's why we'll always be clashing. One person needs to get wiser. And if you guys are going to lead, then try and just get wiser. You can't. And you see, where God beat all of you, you keep doing that, it will be I'm telling you, like, seriously, this is no debate. If you keep doing that, it's going to affect you one way or the other.
She's a wise-ass woman, bruh. She's actually a wise-ass woman, nigga. You gotta... She's fact. That's factual right there, nigga. You can't... Bro, you can't... Nigga, you think you bigger than the system, nigga? No, bro. You gotta understand shit, bro. You gotta understand shit, nigga. Nah, bro. You can't beat the system, nigga. That's one thing you gotta understand in this lifetime, bro. You cannot beat the system, bro. You just gotta be smarter and understand what the heck is going on, and you gotta lead with that shit, nigga. That's what a nigga gotta do to survive, bro.
That's the truth. Realize that maybe I was screaming on him as my son. Maybe that's my... my mother used to almost bash my head with, and when I had kids, so it came from behind. But I know I had to grow out of it. So I know I watch my kids and I know that they're going to do better because they humbled themselves to learn better. There's no, all this rebellion. It's not going to take you guys anywhere. Your elders are your elders. Just deal with it. The Bible tells you that there's a way you deal with them. Sometimes we can be, I know what you're saying, but just try and realize that all these people, there are so many things elderly people would do to me, and even as elderly as I am, I still have people who are much, much older. And sometimes they can be a pain. But I look at them and I remember that I'm going to get to that place. And where I am right now, I won't want one child coming to, poke me.
I join my elders to say, respect is a right. We have some people within the Western culture here, if they want to greet their elder one, they prostrate. Is he a god?
Oh, yeah, Father
when
will
you prostrate for him, that is the culture. So it's a right. He is my elder. I can't just walk past him because I'm a Gen Z.
Even when that person is over demanding, because I understand, what you're about to say, like some people might be too edgy and all that, you still, because it's a right,
just
because of that gray hair,
leave the person.
You have to respect, even if that elder is because.
Facts, nigga. It's a fact, bro. It's a fact, nigga. It's a fact, nigga. It's a fact.